Heyo, my name is Stacia and today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. Pause. This is editing Stacia. I'm just trying to figure out why I had no energy at the beginning of this video. Like, I don't know why I did that. I think I was going for that like mysterious, like too cool for you vibe. I promise you that I get less upsetting to watch. So just stick around. I promise. I don't know why I look so sad at first. Yeah, I think this is what every new booktuber does, so let's do it. The first question is, why did you start this channel? I've honestly always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I've done so many different types of YouTube videos before, but they've never felt like right, so I've never posted them. I've been getting back into reading recently, so I also followed like 3 booktubers. They really inspired me to like make my own channel, just because I could see myself making content very similar to theirs, and like not similar to theirs but in the same genre. And I found myself all the time being like in my room talking to myself like, so today my TBR for June, and I was like, why don't I just film it? And I filmed it and I edited it. I really liked the outcome and I had so much fun making and editing the video that I was like, okay, I can see myself like actually like having a lot of fun with this. So I didn't make this channel specifically to be a booktube channel. I've had this channel for a very long time, you can check. It just has become a booktube channel. Oh, and also I feel like having a booktube channel will help me like stay accountable for my reading goals and stuff, because like it's like, okay, I have to read this much so that I can film a video, you know? What are you most excited about for this new channel? I think that what I'm most excited about is to share my love for reading with other like-minded individuals. I wrote literature down here, but that seems like the wrong word. Also, I think it'd be really cool to like inspire younger kids to read more. I don't know if that's really gonna happen, but it's really cool to think that there's a chance that like I could be somebody's role model. Why do you love reading? I know that a lot of people say that they don't read because of this, but I personally love to read about the escapism I get. Not that there's anything to escape from for me personally, but I love being able to like transport myself into worlds that I'll never be able to experience, or probably never be able to experience if they exist in real life, or like read about characters who can do things that I can only dream about, you know? That's just so interesting to me. What book or series got you into reading? Well, I've always been like somebody who reads a lot, because like I read with my mom used to read to me all the time. But the book that got me into reading was Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I remember I actually watched the movie first, and I watched it and I loved the movie. I was like, you know, that movie like touched my heart, you know? And then I was like, you know those like scholastic paper things you get? Like that they hand out at your school or your daycare, and it's like you put the book orders in and they like deliver you the books. First of all, that was my life. No, it wasn't. I wouldn't even order anything half the time, but I would just kind of like pretend to order things, you know, with my mind. After I saw the movie, I wanted to read the books, and I saw that they had the whole set in the Scholastics thingy. And I asked my mom to buy it for me, and she did. So we bought them, and I read them with my mom, or we were supposed to. I'm pretty sure that I went somewhere for like a weekend, like on one of those like overnight trips or something, and she finished the series without me. But that's not the point. Yeah, so I read the series and I loved it. After I read all of the books, I did not love the movies as much. Trust me, I was very disappointed by the second one. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I think that I want to ask how they find time to balance reading as much as they do with work or school or whatever, and editing and doing anything else. Because right now I have the time to do that, but that's because I'm doing online school right now. Also, I'd love to ask them each for like recommendations for me specifically as a reader, because I think it'd be so cool to be like, yeah, my 3 favorite booktubers gave me specific recommendations tailored to me. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Just staying motivated and finding the time to do all of those things. Did I miss a question? I definitely missed one. Oh yeah, I missed the second question. What are some fun and unique things that you can bring to booktube? I actually have so many ideas for different series and projects. There's actually so many that I made a schedule to like track all my ideas and my upload schedule, etc, etc. There are ideas that are unique to me, but I know that in reality they're not actually that special. Cause I had this one idea and I was like, this is so innovative and nobody doing it like me. And I found this other YouTuber, she just started the same series that was in my mind. The point I'm getting at is that I'm not as unique as I think I am. I also just bit my tongue. But I have other ideas that I haven't seen anywhere. I don't mean this in a way like, she copied my idea, you know, they're definitely not. Because she literally did it before I even thought of it. But yeah, so hopefully some of my other ideas don't exist yet in the plane of YouTube. And if they do, that's cool. What can I say? Is that all I had written to say here? When did you start reading? Like I said before, I've always like been reading, so as soon as I could read, I read. If that makes sense. But recently I actually have been in a reading slump for like the past couple of years. So I've just recently started reading again as like a teenager. Where do you read? Right over there in my bed. That's where I mostly read because it's comfortable. But sometimes if I'm home alone, I'll read like in the living room or like in my study room if it's quiet. But it's rarely ever quiet in my house, so it's usually just in my room. And sometimes I like to read on the bus or on the train, the subway, but that's only every now and then because I do prefer to listen to music when I'm on public transit. Just a preference. And the final question is, what kind of books do you like to read? I like to read young adult and new adult fantasy mostly, especially if there's like a romance element to it. When I'm on Goodreads, a lot of people complain about when a sci-fi or a fantasy has like... A lot of people complain that sci-fi or fantasy has a large romantic element, but I'm here for it. But I'm trying to branch out and read different genres. They do be kind of maturing or whatever. So yeah, those are all the questions in the tag, which means I'm done. I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.